If you think someone has suffered a cardiac arrest, first, check for response.
Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, can you hear me?
If the victim does not respond, one rescuer should activate the emergency response system and get the AED.
Pam, call 911. Barbara, get the AED stat.
While another rescuer goes to activate the emergency response system and get the AED, continue the steps of CPR. Check to see if the person is breathing adequately. If the victim isn't breathing adequately, give 2 breaths with a barrier device. Check for a pulse, and if you do not definitely feel one within 5 to 10 seconds, quickly move or remove the clothes from the front of the chest that will get in the way of providing chest compressions and apply the AED pads.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Provide cycles of 30 chest compressions and 2 breaths, and use the AED when it is available.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Keep in mind that if you are alone and find an unresponsive adult, you'll have to activate the emergency response system and get the AED. For a child victim, give 5 cycles of CPR. Then activate your emergency response system. However, if you are alone and witness a child collapse suddenly, activate the emergency response system and get an AED immediately. Then return to the victim to provide CPR and defibrillation as needed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
When the AED
7,
arrives,
8,
put it near the
9,
rescuer who will be
10,
operating the
11,
AED
12,
and turn it on.
13, 14,
Some AEDs turn on when you lift the cover. Others have a power button.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest.
9, 10,
Open the AED
11,
pad
12,
package
13,
and peel
14,
off the plastic
15,
backing.
17,
Press the sticky side on the victim's bare chest. Place one pad on the upper right side of the bare chest to the right of the breastbone. Put the other pad a few inches below the left armpit. With 2 rescuers, don't stop CPR until the AED pads are attached to the chest and you are ready to let the AED analyze the victim's heart rhythm.
Plug in pad's connector next to flashing light.
The AED is now ready to check the victim's heart rhythm. Most AEDs begin to check the rhythm as soon as the pads are attached and connected. For others, you press an Analyze button.
Analyzing
7,
heart
8,
rhythm.
9, 10, 11,
Say
12.
clear.
If the AED finds a heart rhythm that could be treated with a shock, the AED will tell you so.
Shock advised. Stay clear of patient. Deliver shock now.
The AED will then tell you when to push the shock button.
I'm clear. You're clear.
Clear.
We're all clear.
When the shock is delivered, the victim's muscles will jerk. The AED will then tell you to start CPR, beginning with chest compressions.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Begin
11,
CPR.
12, 13, 14, 15,
After 5
16,
cycles of 30
17,
compressions and 2
18, 19,
ventilations,
20,
pause
21.
for the AED to analyze.
Analyzing heart rhythm.
If indicated, press the shock button and switch rescuer roles.
No shock advised. Begin CPR.
1, 2,
Repeat this
3,
sequence of
4,
CPR
5,
and AED
6,
use until
7,
advanced
8,
life support
9,
providers
10,
take over
11,
or the
12,
victim starts to
13,
move.
14.
So, now you know how to use an AED with 2 rescuer CPR.